You know, I think I know what the sculptor is trying to say. He's trying to say that there are two sides to humanity. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's just fucking nasty. Ooh. Konnichiwa minasan, genki desu ka? I'm Dave and it's Winter WonFes time, and I know this video is kinda late, but I've been feeling kinda under the weather, so I am still sick, but on the bright side, you guys do get to hear my beautiful, sexy voice. Now, before we get to my top Nendoroid picks from Winter WonFes, like I said in my last video, I asked if you guys wanted to see what my favorite scales were, so let's go ahead and start from there. Now, the first scale that I'm going to be talking about is just such a stunning piece, and that is Akari from Sangatsu no Lion. This is a beautiful figure. She just looks amazing, and she looks straight out of the anime. Her sweater is gorgeous and so detailed. The one thing I don't like about this figure, well, actually two things, is that she's missing her sisters. I'm probably not going to buy this figure because of it, because I really want to get all three sisters. So Akari, Hina, and Momo. Hina is one of my favorite anime characters ever. She just has an amazing arc in that story, and it's so tragic and sad. And I really would have loved to see all three sisters together, because kind of the whole point of Sangatsu no Lion is that these three sisters are here together supporting each other and supporting the main character. They're like one big happy family. So it would have been nice if there was a statue of all three of these girls together, kind of like this, except an actual pre-painted kit and not a garage kit. My next favorite scale is from an idol anime that we all know and love, and no, it's not from Love Live. It is actually the Kanzaki Ranko figure in, I think, her wedding dress, and she is so stunning. What a beautiful figure. I know I don't talk about Idolmaster that much. I'm not a huge Idolmaster fan. Obviously, Love Live takes precedent over anything idol anime, but I do like the Cinderella girls, and Kanzaki is one of my favorites, and Futaba is another favorite of mine, so I'm probably not going to get this statue, but it was really nice to see her. She just looks so gorgeous. This next scale should come as no surprise, but Akko from Little Witch Academia is getting a scale figure, and she just looks so amazing and so happy, as she always is. This is a really cool statue, but I mean, when does she ever actually fly her broom? I'm just kidding. She is so adorable and so precious. I love Little Witch Academia. I love this statue. I hope they make more statues of the other girls too, especially Diane. It'd be nice to see a scale of her as well. This next scale figure absolutely blew me away when I saw it. I was actually shocked because it is a huge spoiler, and it's also so sad. And that is the Antark scale figure from Hosenki No Kuni. And oh my god, this character is so beautiful. The sculpt is amazingly detailed, and it's so crazy. And like I said, if you haven't seen Hosenki No Kuni, this is a huge spoiler. I'm not gonna tell you what's happening, but I mean, you can kind of tell. It is just so beautiful and tragic at the same time. If you guys have not seen Hosenki No Kuni, I highly recommend it. This happens pretty late in the anime, and it is absolutely insane and so sad. Oh my god, I was in shock. I knew it was gonna happen too because I got spoiled, and I was still in shock. And probably the most haunting part of this figure is the way Antark has their finger over their hand, saying that, you know, be quiet, and if you watch the anime, you'll understand what that means. And that, I really want to get this figure. I don't know if I will, but I really want to. This next figure is based off of one of my favorite characters of all time, and if you guys saw WonFes, you may already know who it is, but it is the scale figure of Natsume and Nyanko sensei. This is a really pretty figure, very simple. I think Natsume is like in a kimono, and he's doing the thing where he has his like clothing kind of flowing behind him. I love that. I love the little shrine statue or lantern thing that Nyanko sensei is on. I don't know if I'm gonna pick this up. I really want to see it painted, but I love Natsume. I'm glad they still make figures for this anime. You know, it really surprises me how popular Natsume is, because not a lot of people talk about it, but we've gotten 6 seasons and it's been ongoing for many years, so I'm really happy about that. I'm happy the figures are still coming. I do have a lot of the Natsume scales, if you may remember, and I'm pretty excited for this one. And the last scale figure that I'm going to be talking about I actually didn't see until I started watching Go Figure's WonFes reaction video, so if you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and check out that video. You get to see a lot of Jess's reactions and they're pretty cute. Cute. But I saw this on her video and I really freaking want it, and that is Takagi from an anime that's airing right now. And oh my god, Takagi is so cute. This is absolutely one of the cutest figures I have ever seen. If you guys are not watching Takagi right now, it's on Crunchyroll, and Takagi is just the best. I don't remember the full title, I just call the anime Takagi, which is her name, and this statue is particularly amazing because this is the exact look that she gives Nishikata every time she looks at him right across from his desk, and it really warms my heart. This is a beautiful statue, and that girl be mirroring Nishikata all day long. Oh, I love this statue. Now before we get to my Nendoroid picks, we have one surprise announcement, and that was the announcement of Mandroid Dolls! Eee. These are super weird and super creepy, and they do look like kupoches, but kinda even weirder, right? I have no interest in actually collecting these. They look okay, but really, I mean, I understand why people think Nendoroids are creepy, but Mandroid Dolls, that is a whole nother level of creepiness. No thanks. Alright, time for my top Nendoroid picks, starting with a Pokemon fan favorite. We have another Lilia Nendoroid. It's a little weird that we have her in her active outfit now, but she does look as adorable as she always does. But seriously, where is the How Nendoroid? We have 2 Lilia Nendoroids, but no How. How could that be? I'm still waiting for How. Please, Kutsumon Company, please Pokemon Company, make my dreams come true. The next Nendoroid I'm going to be talking about is a fan favorite among the anime community. Not one of mine because I've never seen the anime, but that is Nendoroid Kamina from Gurren Lagann. I know that Gurren Lagann is now from the studio known as Studio Trigger. I've never seen Gurren Lagann, but funny enough, I have the first volume on DVD, still shrink wrap, I've never opened it. I think it's on Crunchyroll, I'm not sure. I really should watch it. I know I've heard good things, but doesn't Kamina die in the anime? Spoilers, but I haven't seen it. I don't know. The only reason I bring it up is because a lot of people are hyped about it, and he does look really cool. This next Nendoroid was a complete surprise to me because I've only recently heard of her, and she's kinda new, but that is the virtual YouTuber Kavya Luna! Funny enough, the first time I saw Kavya Luna was in this video right here. Everybody! So that was my first impression of Kavya Luna, so I don't know if I'm gonna pick up this Nendoroid, but it's pretty cool that she's getting one too. And she does look really cute, albeit also really crazy. Now the reason why I bring her up is because my next favorite announcement is another virtual YouTuber who everyone knows and loves, and that is virtual YouTuber Keysa. And yes, I'm so excited. I am a huge Keysa fan. I am so excited for this Nendoroid. She is just so cute and she is so amazing, and I really love it when she says, see, isn't she adorable? So I'm really hyped for this Nendoroid, and I really hope she comes with a bunch of funny faceplates. This next Nendoroid announcement caught me off guard because I was like, really? Why him? And that is King from 7 Deadly Sins. And the reason why I say him is that he's a main character, sure, but he's not the main character. And I really don't like King. He's one of the weaker characters, to be honest. But I also don't like Meliodas, who's the main character, and I don't like Elizabeth either. The reason why King is on my list is because this probably means we're going to get Nendoroids from the other other cast of characters from this anime, and I'm really hyped for Agreed Nendoroid, who is probably one of my favorite deadly sins, next to my favorite deadly sin, Diane, who is the best girl. So I'm really excited to see if they make Nendoroids of those guys, because they have to. It's the 7 deadly sins. How could you not? This next Nendoroid announcement is easily my biggest surprise of the show, and that is Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. No, wait. This is the Part 3 outfit. In Part 4, he's wearing all white. So this is from Stardust Crusaders Jotaro Kujo, and the reason why this was a big surprise is because, like, what? That's crazy! We are finally getting a JoJo Nendoroid. If you guys may remember from a while back, I reviewed the Minissimo Josuke, so I thought that was the closest we're ever going to get for Nendoroids, and if you guys remember from that review, it was an okay figure. There were a lot of mistakes, and to be fair, it was the very first Minissimo in that line, so it's really nice that we're gonna get to see what an actual Nendoroid is gonna look like. So I'm really excited to see what accessories he comes with. I'm excited to see if Star Platinum is a whole separate Nendoroid. It's gonna be pretty expensive if they decide to make more JoJo Nendoroids. Either way, I'm pretty hyped because at the very least, Jotaro is gonna look sick. These next 2 girls on my list were actually a huge surprise too, because this anime is also currently airing, and that is Nadeska and Rin from Yuru Camp. Oh, if you guys have not seen Yuru Camp, it is so warm and fuzzy feeling. It is a great anime, up there as one of my favorites this season, and these 2 are my favorite characters from that series, so I'm really happy that they're getting Nendoroids. They look absolutely adorable. I love Nadeska. She's got a great attitude, she's so poppy and cheery. I really love Rin too. She's more my type of girl in that she's really kind of a loner. It's really funny when these 2 get together and go camping and just have a good time. It is a fantastic anime, a really good comedy slice of life. If you guys aren't watching it, I highly recommend it. Easily one of the cutest animes airing this season. Also, f***ing hilarious. Now this next Nendoroid also caught me off guard, but it really shouldn't have, because this character has been absolutely everywhere, and I've already pre-ordered a couple of scales from her, and that is Nanaki from Made in Abyss. Oh man, she is getting a Nendoroid too, and she looks great. I really can't wait to see her painted. I know that she also comes with Mitty, who is her friend from the series. Her really sad, tragic friend. If you guys haven't seen the anime, definitely check out. It was Crunchyroll's anime of the year. That's kind of crazy. It's not my anime of the year. Last year my anime was probably Little Witch Academia, followed by an anime I'm actually going to talk about next, and then Made of Abyss would be third. It's definitely up there. It's a great anime, highly recommend it. Definitely gonna get Nanaki. We're probably gonna get Reg and Rico too. I hope we get those 2 as Nendoroids, because they're really perfect the way those characters are drawn. They'd make for perfect Nendoroids, as you see with Nanaki. So I'm really excited. I hope we get to see the painted prototype soon, and yeah, Nanaki. And now we are at my favorite announcement from WonFes. Now these characters were actually announced a couple of months ago, but we finally got to see their prototype revealed during Winter WonFes. And it's not 1 Nendoroid, and it's not 2 Nendoroids. Well, technically it's 2, but it's Chito and Yuri from Girls Last Tour. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted about them a lot. I love these 2 girls. These girls just blew me away with their anime and their story and their characters and the way they just interact with each other. As I was saying before, Girls Last Tour was probably my second favorite anime from last year. It was really just girls do cute things in an apocalyptic world, but at the same time there was a lot of substance there. There was a lot to think about in terms of war and humanity and all that jazz. And I'm really jazzed for these Nendoroids because they absolutely look cute, but that's not the only announcement that I'm excited for, because there is a third character from this series that I am really hyped for, and that is Kettenclad-kun! Yes! It is not Girls Last Tour without this third main character. It is these three that I am so hyped for, and I can't wait to have Chi driving and Yuri in the back driving Kettenclad onto all those very lonely adventures. Highly recommend you guys watch Girls Last Tour. Such a thought-provoking... Alright, I mean, I guess it's not that deep, but it's a really great anime, and it's definitely underappreciated, which is really sad. So I'm gonna buy these three for sure. And that's it. Those were all my favorite picks from this year's Winter WonFes. A really great show overall. I know a lot of people saw some stuff that really didn't interest them, and I was kind of a bit that way, but there were definitely some surprises there if you looked hard enough. So I'm pretty excited. Don't know how much of the stuff here that I've talked about I will buy, but for sure, the Girls Last Tour girls are definitely at the top of my list. And before I go, make sure to leave down below all of your favorites from this year's Winter WonFes. I'm sure there are stuff that I've left out or maybe I missed entirely, so I definitely want to hear from you guys and see what were your favorites. Alright, so that is going to do it for me here today. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Johnny!